Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lover Show, baby. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, wonderful day, no matter where you are in the world, and hope you had a blessed Thanksgiving with you and your family. Things don't always go to plan, but if you trust in God and believe in God, all you can do is put your best faith forward every single day and go from there. You know what I mean? And that's what we're doing, baby. That's what we're doing. So check out the Black Friday deal. Come on in. Check us out. 35% off the memberships, Just want to put that out there if you want to jump on into the trading group. The best trading group in the game. We got into XNA at 0.9. It's now done a 5X. An amazing 5X. Getting a little bit of a sell-off here as a massive pump here as it hit MEXC. And people just went crazy. And now this is the new MEXC chart. So now you know what it's like when a coin first hits MEXC, but you've been in it way before it even hit MEXC, Really not much to go over. We can kind of flag it out here. But the chance this thing just wants to continue to move. Only time will tell. Only time will tell, right? Moving averages, too, as well, aren't going to be up there right now just because you just don't have it. You know what I mean? You just don't got it. BLZ looks interesting to me. Inside a bit of a flag. We'll talk about that in a second. But let's talk about Bitcoin. I gave you the trade for Bitcoin, and right now we're on TradingView. TradingView has a beautiful Black Friday sale. I advise you to jump on it today. It'll blow your mind. Can we check out DAG USD on spot? Yes, Sammy. Cup and handy on the daily. Love you, Sammy. You're in my prayers. Purple power. Thank you, man. We love and we'll continue to envelop you in our love. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, man, my mom, man, we had a beautiful day yesterday. We were about to cut the turkey, and then my mother just started talking a little funny, like, but then she could talk fine. She was like, I feel funny. I feel strange. And I looked at her, and she looked me dead in the face, and next thing you know, I could see that her left leg, and she couldn't move her left leg and her arm. They brought her into the ambulance. I rode the ambulance with her, as a good son would. And I stayed, they had me in the waiting room. And then once I saw her again, she was kind of sideways, breathing. And she's been breathing ever since. She's still breathing, but they said there's no brain activity at all. And I spent the night. I'm in the same clothes I was in last night. I spent the night with my mom. And honestly, man, she would never want me to take a day off and ruin everything that I've worked for my whole life. This is one of our biggest weeks. We put so much together. And it shows you that you got to do what you got to do. You can't sit and cry, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You know what I mean? So shout out to each and every one of you. My grandfather and they both had massive strokes. Yep. Hey, you know what's happening. Everyone, and don't mention it, everybody, but you know why. You know why. Shout out to Crypto Cash. Shout out to everybody here. So I lost my mom on Thanksgiving Day. And I'm going to be strong for my sisters. I'm doing this for my whole family to let them know that we can't just sit there and cry. You know what I mean? What else are you going to do? I'm not going to whine about it. You know what I mean? So let's get back into Bitcoin. I called a beautiful call for Bitcoin to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. I saw this flag. Felt like the flag was going to break to the upside. Just had to get up on that POC, but I put the call in right there. The entry was 37,182. Stop loss right below this line here at something like 36,695. And my take profit would be somewhere up at 38,650. And so far, Bitcoin doing a beautiful job of pumping to the upside. I was hoping we get a little bit of a right shoulder that we kind of did. You get a shoulder head, but I thought a bigger, more accentuated. But we did get a bit of a right shoulder here as we pump further to the upside. Let me bring some little more sound in there. Bang, bang, bang. Ooh, I like that. Let's get deep, baby. Let's get deep. Sorry to hear that, RP. I'm so sorry, bro. Prayers for you, man. My mom and dad passed away, and my mom's dad passed away, then my dad, her husband, and she refuses to take I'm taking her to ER. BB number. I'm afraid to find myself in the same situation. Sam, sorry to hear that. Love you, man. Stay strong. You'll be blessed beyond imagine in the future. Sammy, I'm so sorry to hear this. Sammy. I'm not the first human being to lose their mother. It happens to everybody in this world. Every single one of you. If you're lucky, you'll lose your mom, right? If you're not, your mom will watch you lose. Will lose you. But if you're lucky, you will lose your mom. Shout out to Board Type Crow, man. We love you, brother. We appreciate you. And we thank you for being here. Thank you for all the super chats and all the love that everyone's sending me right now. I greatly, 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 greatly appreciate it. You have no idea. It's each and every one of you that keeps me going. It's each and every one of you that pushes forward. It's each and every one of you that makes this an amazing time for me to be alive. I love you guys. And I've created such an amazing community. And today it showed me that, when I went on Twitter, which I didn't even know I was going to do, I just couldn't, I called a few people, no one answered. And I was by myself in the parking lot, and I let it out. But this shows something so big, so amazing. And look at all those dogs. So funny, man. But this is so big, so amazing. Shout out to 23,000 followers on Twitter. We greatly appreciate it. Much, much love. But, right here, look, 497,000. That was the biggest thing. 48,000 likes, 2,000 comments, 185 retweets. I didn't even ask for it. I just, I was raw with my emotions. And wow, I just have to say, God bless each and every one of you that sent love. I sat there in there and just hit hearts for everyone. You guys really got me through the night. I took a picture of this happening. I document everything because I was a documenter guy. And then I sent those tweets while I was sitting here in the ambulance. Man, my mom was one of the greatest people you will ever meet. She was the nicest woman you would ever meet in your life. I have so many stories of how nice she was. She did reading recovery for children. That's what she did. And even one time, I always remember this. My ex-girlfriend came to my house to pick me up. Her friend's pocketbook had broken. My mom got her sewing machine out and said, I could sew that for you in 2 seconds. Sewed her pocketbook for her, got her ready to go. But jump into the Black Friday sale. If you're going to trade, you don't want to overpay for this stuff. So if you're going to trade, you might as well jump on in. And dude, let's talk about XNA just blasting to the upside. We are in the money big time now. And we got in super, super early. Mexico, Vol Sam, the Crypto Lifer. God bless Jose Fernando Segovia. We love you. And we appreciate your kindness and your love. Everyone here that sends a super chat, everyone here that sends a good word, may God bless each and every one of you. My gratitude is huge. I had a stroke 3 years ago and have been blessed before beyond belief in life. I never had the jabs, but my previous lifestyle caught up with me. God bless the Lifers. Shout out to Armstrong33. We love you, man. So sorry, Sam. Love you, brother Lifer. I'm so sorry to hear the news. Man, bring the likes up to the best man in town, to the best in the game. So here's my Bitcoin trade I put out last night. Despite everything I went through, I still saw this break into the upside, and it did, in fact, make a move. That's a beautiful futures trade in above the point of control. Got the move to the upside. We are at a resistance right there. You can see resistance. Bitcoin flips that. We're definitely flipping all the way up to about 38,600. Anyone can help me here. I was in the hospital last night, and I clicked on something, and now I have all these zeros here, and I don't want these zeros anymore. If anyone can figure out how to get rid of these zeros and let me know, Google it, figure it out. If anyone, you could be on duty. You once said God gives his toughest battles to his strongest warriors. Shout out to Josiah Jelowick. Thank you for being here, man. You're a warrior. We love you, Sam. You are such a strong, great man. Thank you very much. Josh Soul 84. Shout out to Bobber Trader Joe. And this is more than just making money. This is a community of people that help each other. That's what I wanted to create. That's what my mother wanted me to create. This is the place to be, And I appreciate each and every one of you more than you would ever know. More than you would ever single day. We have 630 people, 266 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. Tara looking good. Sam would not ruin anything if you missed a day. It's understandable in the situation. There's too much love for you, man. Shout out to Mark below. Sorry about your loss. We love you, my friend. Thank you for teaching us so much about life. We got you, man. Just like you got all of us. Amen. Shout out to Greg, man. I love you, Greg. Happy Wolverine. And you know what's going to make me tear up the most is all the love that you guys are giving me. Guns and Loaded, Jay Bella, Flavor, Barbara Trader Joe, AZ, Board Type Crow. Your parents must be so proud of your achievements and your personality. God bless you, man. Thank you so much. Sam, love you, brother. Shout out to Ivan Tenbroke. I love you too, man. Your parents are proud. Amen, man. And that's, that's Jimmy and Irene, man. Jimmy and Irene. This is going to be them now. Now it's instead of, just my dad, we have a place for my mom too, and they changed their names as they retired. They wanted to recreate themselves, and they were Finn and Daisy, and they ran around this island, Martha's Vineyard, that I'm on right now. Sam, your strength is unmatched for being here with us today. The Lifer community always has your back. If your mother wanted this channel, then you must dedicate this channel to your mother. God bless. Amen. You're not a face on screen. You're my brother. I love being a part of the Lifer family. Seize the day. You too, man. Virtual hug, sir, Sam. I'm truly a nurse profession. Losing someone close to you is heartbreaking. Oh, of course, man. Sam, you've changed my life. Don't let those evil powers bring your frequency down. Never, baby, never. What was your mother's name? Irene. My mom's name was Irene. Jimmy and Irene's legacy is incredible. It's touched all of our lives through you, Sam. Yeah. Everyone, let's get back into Bitcoin. I need to see what's happening. I have major money in the markets. You think I do this for you, and I do, but I also do this for myself. I'm always looking at the market. I said, if I can look at the market for myself every day, then I can look at the market for each and every one of you. So I want to look at the XNA chart. That thing could continue where it's at. It may take a little bit of a dump. What a boom up to the upside. But let's take a look at XNA. I just want to look at it back on the chart we started on CoinEx. right? I'm excited to see kind of what happened here and how it absolutely exploded all the way to 518. Got a sell-off all the way back down to 4. And then look at the M pattern too, a perfect M. See that? A perfect M breaks to the downside. That's the measured move of the M if you didn't know. Bang, 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 move that there. That's exactly what you did. Boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. So I would delete everything. Look, I put this out to my trading group last night. I showed them there was support, right? I gave you the key levels to look for. I was looking for 45. We nailed both my targets to the upside. There was a quick little dip here and back to the upside. That was pretty crazy last night. But again, that's what happens. You got to pay attention. Some whale took some profit or something. But this little flag and this bigger rising wedge said that we were going to go to 4-5. And that's exactly what happened. Bang, 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 bang. Bitcoin pumping huge to the upside as we talked about, up to 38,000 on the way to go to 38K, baby. And we called it for you on the channel. I went over this if you were here or you got my updates last night. You knew it was going down. 38K to the upside for Bitcoin. A beautiful day, man. Bitcoin's got turkey strength, man. It ate all those turkey legs, and it's blasting to the upside. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. I'll be honest, I miss my mom, but having lost my dad just 7 months ago, this is like I know how to deal with these emotions now, you know? I've done it before, you know? And I know that my mom's in another place, going to a beautiful, beautiful place in life, and my life isn't going to be that long. Life is a very short time, and sooner or later I'll be with my mom and my dad, and I truly believe in God, and I'm so close to God that I have no reason to be sad. You know what I mean? Because this is just a test. This life is just a test. This is just a place we come to learn, and before you know it, you'll be gone. This bull market's going to come and go before you know it. I was 25. I'm now 40 years old. I'll be 60 years old like this. I'm not going to spend my time crying. I'm just not. And I can feel my mother. Me and my mother were like this. We probably were binary souls. Like we may have been the same soul that got cut in half, because me and my mother, I cooked with my mother. Like my mother had daughters, but I cooked with my mother. Like I learned how to make her lasagna better than everybody else in the game. And look at this, 38,171. My trade is going very, very well. Bitcoin booming to the upside. Shout out to anybody that got in. Bang, 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 bang. No matter what happens in my life, they call me Sammy, the everyday hitter, because I hit no matter what, baby. Shout out to Love Learning in the house. Shout out to Baby G, Tony Rosas, and all the beautiful Koala Man, Duke Grave Dump South, my man, and Danny Diaz, Silver, Scar Sizzle, and every single person in the game. Look at that beautiful move, 38,255, Bitcoin booming to the upside. I want to see those short squeezes. I didn't get BOOKMAP up and running yet, but what a beautiful move for Bitcoin. Sammy with the gains. Bang, 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 bang. It doesn't stop, baby. Look at that beautiful candle to the upside as we get the boom up. And again, I can see these things happen. This is simple. Falling wedges break up 68% of the time. You got a bit of a cup here. Remember, we called this is insane, because if you were on my channel or you're in my trading group, I called this inverted head and shoulder the morning I was traveling, right? Then I saw this as a bull flag. It broke back in, broke back inside. I could see this whole thing as a bit of a cup and a handle to the upside. Peace be with your family, Sam. To get rid of those zeros, go to chat settings, symbol, precision, change to default. All right, chat settings, symbol, change to default, precision, default. You're the best, man. The fact that you just did that for me is amazing. That was annoying the bejesus out of me. Yo, God bless you for sending a $100 super chat and telling me exactly what to do. That's why the Lifer community is absolutely amazing. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. Shout out to everyone. We're having a beautiful Black Friday sale. Jump on in today if you want to learn how to make gains like we did on Bitcoin. If you wanted 5x your money, bang, bang, bang. Thank you, Jamie. I just realized you hooked me up too, man. Oh, I see it. Yeah. There's 2 Black Fridays. So sorry. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate it. Black Friday, babe, up to 35% off. Jump on it all the way to Cyber Monday. We're going to the 27th. We can do this, all right? We can do this. And today is my wife's birthday, too. It's insane. Today is my wife's birthday. So Thanksgiving, my wife's birthday, both are kind of strange days this year. You know what I mean? And my wife, man, her and my mom were so close. My daughter, Summer, that's what's got me the worst. Like, she loved her grandma. She talked about her grandma all the time. She loved her grandma. But look, 39,000 coming for Bitcoin That's the next big level. We have no liquidity below us at all, really trying to take us down. All the liquidity is to the upside. I see a 38,880 Bitcoin, and that's what's coming. Look at all this liquidity right here, too, all the way up to about 38,005. So it says we go to 39K. We usually froth over, like we push further to the upside. Shout out to everybody on the live. And I called this as kind of a right shoulder. It didn't make a perfect one, but shoulder, head, somewhat of a right shoulder. And we are going to the upside. I make calls like this all the time for Bitcoin. If you want to make money for Bitcoin, I believe I'm one of the most accurate people you will ever see on the net. And I can say that with honesty, sternness, honor, and respect. I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm not trying to be rude, but I am the Sammy Cup and Handy, man. I'm the real deal. You've never seen it like this. I'd be taking profits too a little bit here after we're getting a little high in the 1 hour time frame. Let's switch back to the 15 minute and see what's going on here. It's 15 minutes also getting a little high. A little bit of bearish div starting to form here for Bitcoin. Also, if you ever miss a call, you just slide into the 15 minute and you grab this flag to the upside. Take the length of this pole. It's clockwork, baby. It's clockwork. This is how it works. Understanding measured moves, understanding what patterns are, understanding the support of resistance, the areas of the VRVP, and more. Look, we're already tending to take a little bit of a fall. If the 7 minute is extremely high in the stochastics and curving, I would be taking a little bit of profits. Not the whole thing, I'm just saying. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. Shout out to my mom and my dad. And now my mom's with my dad too. She really missed my father. I'll tell you that right now. Like, she missed my father more than you would ever believe. You know, your parents are gone, but you're starting a new family with your newest baby coming in its life. Exactly. Out with the old and in with the new. I mean, that's kind of crazy, but in a way, yeah. You know the story with DNX and miner switching? Not sure what that means. Yes, DNX was the hot miner, but they switched to XNA. XNA is paying more. The price is going up better, so people want to keep mining it. That's going to create a frenzy. We're going to take a look at this for you. And, oh, you have to reset this every time? Funny. Maybe not. Maybe I just need to reset the actual page and we'll reset. Yeah, that's probably what happens. Sometimes if you do a setting, the setting isn't get saved until you actually reset the page. Setting did not get saved, so let's go here. Bang. Go to my settings bar here. Go into settings. Oh, settings didn't come up. There we go. Let's go to symbol. And let's go down to precision default. Bang. And I don't even know how I did that while I was at, somehow that happened while I was in the I want to say airport, in the hospital, right? VXV, and insane VC inside. Interesting. What does that mean? Cool. God bless you and your family. Sorry about your mom, man. David Hagan, we love you. Thank you so much for tapping in. And look, Bitcoin, I just said to take some profits, didn't I? And it went all the way from 38,250 back to 38,080. But again, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm never going to tell you what to do with your money. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing with my money and then show you kind of what I'm thinking, how I'm thinking about it, and how I'm using the charts to make gains. So this thing just took off. I mean, that's parabolic city. It's one of the biggest things I've ever seen happen. And we posted this to the Twitter. I went over this many, many times. And how many times can I find the hotness? I found Phantom. I found Cake. I found Cardano with 2 cents. Link at 178. The list goes on and on. Bitcoin at 3,000 and 1,000 to $500. I mean, the list goes on and on. Started buying gold at $9.60 an ounce. Got into the Toronto Stock Exchange. Started trading the Toronto Stock Exchange. Great Panther Limited was the big gain for me. And then I continued to make gains in my life. All the way up to 5,005, a half a penny, baby. And what goes up must come down. I feel like this has to come down at one point. Absolutely. But I just don't want to sell this thing, man. I'm up 5x right now, basically. I got in at 9, so I'm up more than 5x with a little piece. 5x and a 9 and a piece of that. I'd be looking for this to flag out something like this. Touch the 21-day moving average, and honestly, there's a chance this thing just continues on a major upswing to the upside. It just got added to MEXC. We knew that, so we got in before the bigger listings. I mean, that XGEG and CoinEx, they're tiny exchanges that nobody knows about, where you can scoop up things at the low that nobody absolutely knows about. That's amazing to me, all right? That's what it's all about. Wow, Bitcoin just flew all the way back to 38,240. This thing's on an absolute tear. Get into Black Friday sale for TradingView. I'm telling you right now, it'll blow your mind. Wow, look at that thing. So now this thing looks like it may just continue. Now we got to look at the smaller time frames. Oh, wow, look at this. Yeah, that's a retest or a bounce, and you could see this 1 minute continue to take off here. Now, what you don't want to see is us get resistance at 38,000 300. But wow, I mean, I'm excited. This is great. Appreciate you, Sam, crushing it this week. It's because I got the education with you, man. Sending love and prayers for your family. Amen. I never thought about it that way. Brother Sam, I can't imagine what you're going through right now. You and your family are in my prayers. Thank you, man. Sam, I can't believe you're streaming today. Much love to you and yours. Gary Wilson, we love you, man. Your mom, Irene, is going to be an angel in your life, Sam. She definitely will be. Jumped out when Sam said and then re-entered capital into a Matic long real quick. Interesting. Feeling good on the move. VXV, Vector Space Biosciences. I'm in VXV. I have a bag of it. I'm an AVAX lifer. Banging on them. Shout out to everybody here. It's been a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Thanksgiving pump for Bitcoin. Usually they dump Bitcoin. Yesterday they started going it. But look, I see the 1 minute about to continue to the upside here. The 1 minute is showing some what's called hidden bullish divergence. That's swinging down while the chart swings to the upside. Tells me we should make the high above this high and continue. And I'll extend that to the next resistance point out of this tiny little flag. But it tells me we can get to 38,650. All right. XNA is totally different. Giant than gas. Check out the white paper. I'm bullish on the project. Layer 1 AI project. Sam is hands down, pound for pound, the hardest working mentor in the game. Come to the live and boost your frequency. If you like the gains that you're seeing, if you want to jump on in, I'm telling you right now, go to CryptoLifer.com. Get the Black Friday deal today. It'll blow your mind. All right? Come on in today, baby. Come on in today. I can't wait to see all the new lifers that want to jump on in and change their lives, because you're going to change your life. I changed mine. There's no reason why I can't help you change yours. We're going to push forward every single day. We're going to make it real. We're going to make it awesome. And we're just going to keep going. You know, shout out to my mom. I feel, you know, what's weird is there was a time in the hospital where I felt closer to my mother than I did, as if she is inside me, man. She is my mom. Like, me and my mom had the greatest relationship, you know, never argued at all. Always was, every time I hung out with her, it was absolutely an amazing time. My mom was just an absolute blessing. Like, the reason why I'm so good to each and every one of you and I have the ability to love, because I got loved by both my parents. Both my parents loved me with so much kindness and gratitude. It was unbelievable. You know what I mean? Every single time. So, oh yeah, this is what I want to do. Watch. Join the trading group. Copy. Paste. And then get rid of this one so I can get the characters right. 1, 2, 3. 200, baby. We can load it up. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Sam, know that God is with you and your family. When we become successful and get close to God, that's when the devil comes for you to test your faith. Yeah, you know, God gave me everything that I have today. You know, some people would want to, you know, oh, why did you take my mom on Thanksgiving? Why did all this happen? You know what? My mom had a stroke, and she was 74, so young, and she took care of herself every day. It doesn't sit right with me. Something wasn't right, but, you know, that's for another time. Shout out to the 885 people on the live. What stuff is there to join? Just the trading group. Jump on it today and join the trading group. The trading group is amazing. What it is it's full of elite traders that post charts as well as me every single day. On top of that, I go over token metrics, and we have a token metric section every single the Thursday of every month. You know what I mean? And I also go over all the things that I'm looking at, the bags I'm building. I share my portfolio, and I'm always putting out a chart, talking about something, teaching you. I even have an entire course inside of the group that people usually charge thousands of dollars for. So if I were you, I would jump on in. 865 beautiful souls in the live. Unbelievable. 885, actually. Let's not downplay that. On our way to 1,000, probably 1,200. We are booming, booming, booming. And everyone, you got to hit the like. We have 389 likes, 885 people on the live, $181 in chat revenue. This is what success looks like. Don't hate. Just get you know, jump on the train with me, man. All right? Jump on the train. Bitcoin booming. Unbelievable. Doing damage. And it looks like it will. I mean, the 1 hour wants to push up. There was hidden bullish. Very likely you're going to break this high and continue. The 38,682. 40K is on the way. We can smell it. We can smell 40K. It's only a matter of time over here. All right? There's obviously going to be a sell-off for XNA, but that's something I'm going to hold long term. I'm super excited that we got in as early as we did. It can definitely 100x. Only regret is I wish I put more money in, but that's how it is. You never know. You never know. But this one we had a really good feeling on. We did our research. We knew what was happening, and it made sense. Look at Bitcoin, 38,333, 38,330 as I just looked at it, pumping to the upside. I just called this flag for you. You can see the stochastics want to push up. There was hidden bullish divergence. What is hidden bullish divergence? On any time frame, if you can find it, it works pretty well, but you have a swing up. Here's your swing to your next swing. It's an uptrend. Here's your swing to your next swing. It's a downtrend. Hidden bullish divergence for Bitcoin, all right? And the alts are just flying. Things are out of control today. Nobody cares over here. Nobody cares, all right? Wow, 38,375. The big candle is pushing to the upside. Another beautiful call by the lifer on the live stream. I can teach you where price action's going. I can show you what's happening, and I do it effortlessly. My mom, yeah, of course, I'm suffering. Of course, I'm going through a lot. I'm in a state of shock. Like, my mom disappeared. Like, my mom was alive and talking yesterday. She drove from her house, brought the turkey. The turkey was in the oven. We were about to bring it out. And next thing you know, someone's like, you got to check on your mom. And I'm like, what? I ran outside with emergency and my goodness, man, my goodness. So I'm in the same clothes I was in yesterday. If you can tell, I just put a vest on. I slept in these clothes. You know what I mean? And then there was we thought there was blood coming out of her mouth, but she was just throwing up wine. And then I was cleaning it up for her because there's no way I was going to let my mom look like, I was making sure she was perfect. And I was just with her, talking to her. I was just holding her hand. I was just kissing her head. You know what I mean? And I'm going to go back to the hospital and hopefully be there for when she finally decides she's ready to pass. You know what I mean? And Mom, if you're listening to me, I love you with all my heart. You mean the world to me. I will not let you down. I will not cry. I'll be strong for you because I know that's what you wanted me to do. She didn't like tears at all. She didn't like, she wanted everyone to be happy. She was the happiest person you've ever met. She stayed positive every day of her life. She woke me up every morning. Rising sun, my little sunshine of mine. I just can't believe the chapter of my life with my parents is over. Like, the two people that love me more than ever, man. I lost them in the same year. And I predicted that I may because of what happened, but I'm not going to get into it. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Target for this coin is 38,651 right now as Bitcoin pumps beautifully to the upside. A little bit of bearish dip, but this is a rising wedge. Rising wedge, we could even see 38,880. And look, BOOKMAP also suggesting that all the liquidity is to the upside. Can you believe they're letting us pump on the day after Thanksgiving? Just giving us that money. Look, 3882, the same area that I just called out. Isn't that crazy? My measured move, 38,880, almost exactly to the T, is the exact area too here where we have a bunch of pressure. 38,890, 38,880. I mean, it's very likely we're going to rip through this red and then come to this red bar here. This is BOOKMAP. Link in the description below. They're also having a blowout Black Friday sale. If you want to know where liquidity is, like today, we're likely to go up. We went up. I showed you this beforehand, and look what happened on the live. We were gone, baby, gone to the upside. So if you like watching liquidity, if it makes you happy to trade, and if you like learning, I would use BOOKMAP every single day of my life, just like I do, because BOOKMAP's amazing. It's going to teach you. It's going to help you. It's going to show you the way. All right? Shout out to all the new people here on BOOKMAP. And where do we trade? I'm always trading all the time on MEXC. All right, so I'll show my P&L. Up $7,000 today. Bang, bang, bang. It is what it is. I'm not trying to be rude, but even on a day like today, I'm taking gains. All right? Some realized, some not. You know what I mean? But just overall, the market's just absolutely booming. Zero spot maker and taker fees here on MEXC. If it's applicable in your country, jump on in today. All right? 0% future maker fee and 0.2% taker fee. And honestly, why pay fees if you don't have to? MEXC is the place to be. Absolutely love MEXC. Link in the description below inside the comment section that I put out in the, right here, look. Bang. And let me make sure here that I pinned it. I probably didn't pin it, which is weird of me. But you got to pin, baby. You got to pin. Oh, yeah, I did pin right here. Join the trading group at Crypto Lifer Black Friday deal. Take that Black Friday deal. You know what I mean? Like, jump on in today. Use the codes listed below at the checkout. Existing subscribers, please read instructions below carefully in order to upgrade and claim this offer. So if you're in through Me6, because we have two ways to join. The Me6 bot was how we started, but then we implemented the pay network here on CryptoLifer.com, right? And so just go through these, important how to claim for existing users. You would hit my subscription. You would disconnect from the Discord, all right? That's how you get off of Me6, all right? My subscription, you can go to view if you need to see that, all right? Your subscription details should load. You should see an upgrade or downgrade subscription button. Once you click that, you'll be able to take them to the product page where you can select the new billing interval. Choose the option that you want and proceed to the normal checkout process as normal, all right? Don't forget to add your coupon code, all right? And the coupon codes are right there. Lifer Friday Quarterly, Lifer Friday Annual, 222 or 777. I mean, get in today. The 222 is 888, so the 777 is the best deal in town. You can't get it anywhere else but the Crypto Lifer, baby. And look at, I mean, I joined the Lifer 3 months ago. I was losing money on it, just about 6 to 10 trades until I joined the group and started to learn. Now I'm listening, studying. I mean, look at this stuff. The testimonials are hands down amazing. Jamie, you did an amazing job with this. This is exceptional, bro. This is amazing. Look at this. These are all real testimonials from real people. Unbelievable. Very impressed and truly blown away in 2 weeks into the group. Let me tell you, I'm very impressed and truly blown away. Determination in the group. Wow. Sam has given me the confidence to start trading. Thanks to Sam, I paid off 2 years worth of debt today. 2 months ago, I was struggling financially. And these are all real people that have left amazing, amazing, amazing testimonials. If you want to change your life today, if you want to be with the most consistent streamer on YouTube, and I can say that around the entire world, one of the most consistent streamers that you've ever seen in your life, Crypto Lifer, baby. Samuel James Price, it's me, man. And I sport my dad's name in my name. His name was James Price. I am Samuel James Price, man. And my mom said, we named you after Mark Twain. And I would bring my parents up on every single time I did a class. Every time I did anything, I would talk about my parents, go over what they taught me. Look at this beautiful flag to the upside. We nailed it on the 1 minute chart. That's a 1 minute scalperino to the upside. Now we get rid of that. That's over. Rising wedges break to the downside 68% of the time. You got a low, you got another low. I would expect this to come on down here, something like this. And now let's do our top-down analysis. Let's break it down for you. I'm going to delete everything. Hold on. I won't delete everything because I want to keep some of this stuff out. How do you keep the stuff out? You go up here. You highlight the first horizontal line. You come down to the next trend line you can find. Hit shift, right-click, create a group of drawings, and then you can even say, like, 1 hour trade, S&R, like support or resistance, like whatever you want to name it. You know what I mean? Don't type out like me. Every time I type, I do a typo because of my fast-moving brain. It just doesn't seem to work for me. All right, and then once that's there, you can go here, hit this, and it will disappear. Everything will disappear. Now, this could be making a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, but it also could be bouncing off this beautiful trend line and making some type of support or resistance area here. Look for that to continue. There's a buzz in the air right now. You can feel it for Bitcoin. Things are getting toasty, and it says to me that something big could be happening here. We could get all the way to 38,009 on our way to 40K, and then to 47,000 and more. And I've been super bullish over and over again, and I'll show you why I've been bullish. Let's break it down. Let's talk about it. Let's have some fun. Number one, the weekly now has blasted through the previous candle. No more swing failures. We've gotten our move to the upside. We've no swing failure high. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. We got the boom, diggity boom to the upside. I'm going to take away the moving averages for now, but remember, a 50 is coming for the 200. That's a golden cross. Likely, when a golden cross is coming like that and you see momentum, it's very likely you go further to the upside. I'm just telling you, I've studied this for years. I'm not blowing smoke up your wahoo. I'm telling you exactly what I'm seeing, and this is years of data. Whenever I show you something, I'm not just going on a whim. I'm going on years of data, and I've put in the work. I really have put in the work. You want to put in the work. You want a success. You want to see everyone loving you. You want to make money. You want to make gains. You want to change your family's life, your family's life. Hey, your neighbor's life. You want to just really change lives all day long. Jump on in today to the trading group. I'm going to get you started. How do you make gains? Find people that are already making gains and buddy up to them. How to become a millionaire? Find a millionaire and hang out. I'm a millionaire. You know what I mean? Jump on in and hang out with me. I'm going to teach you how to make millions of dollars. I've done it. I know how to make $1 million. I can teach you how to do the same. Jump on in today. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. But I can teach you how to use the charts to see them differently. Support or resistance, SR flips, the stochastics RSI, the MACD, the VRVP, and patterns to get you onto another level that will change your life. So right here, we have a clear resistance for Bitcoin at 37,538. We have now pierced that. We are piercing that. These are two major resistances. We are now breaking back above. This says Bitcoin can get to 47,273. I've been talking about this over and over again. I drew this pattern. I told you I would never be bearish unless we broke back inside the pattern or the 5-day chart lost the 200 SMA. That has not happened yet. It just hasn't. Now, maybe this could be a bull trap, and we could come back inside and then break to the bottom. Anything is possible. I'm open-minded, okay? I get it, but it's highly, it's highly unlikely. You know what I mean? So you have this beautiful support zone here. Wow, and Bitcoin seems to be mooning right now at 38,236. So we have big, beautiful support. Now, this could be, I'm open-minded. What if we come down, we break inside the pattern, we would come down here? Then we'd probably make a hidden bullish divergence and likely try to come back up to the upside. But right now, as long as we stay above this yellow line And this trend line, remember me saying that? Who remembers me saying that over and over again? I'm like your dad. I'm like your mentor. I'm always pushing. Peace be with you and your family, Sam. To get rid of those zeros, go to the chat settings. Thank you so much for saying that again. Decentralized generation. I love you, man. And shout out to the $184 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely amazing. I'm a buy on Friday. She's up there with your pops, smiling down on you right now. And they've been so dang proud of you, man. Thank you. My heart is breaking for you, Sammy. I can't imagine. Don't worry, Dave Ryan. It will happen to everybody. If you're lucky enough to love your mom, you're going to lose her. And it's going to be the toughest day of your entire life. It really will be. Your mother birthed you. Like the place you came from. You came from your mother. Like it's insane. Like I came from that woman's body. Today I made the leap of faith to join this wonderful community. And just arriving and discovering what you went through last night, Sam, even though you were still here. Oh my God, Sam, you're so strong. Bless you, crypto style. And honestly, I don't even deserve these kind words, man. I'm just the man who showed up today because I got a business to run and a life to live, man. You know, and I put so much effort in. I'm not letting my effort go to waste. It's just not how I am. It's not what I do. I'm a believer. I'm a pusher. I'm a maker. I'm not a taker. And I want to make sure I make you happy today. That's what I'm here for. My mom gave me that ability to make people happy. I want to continue to do that every single day. So, you know, through her blessing is my blessing, is your blessing, and together we make it happen. Only high-frequency individuals allowed in the chat. Amen. If you're not high-frequency, we have no place for you. Nothing hidden about bearish divergences all over the place. Lifer doesn't come with a manual. It comes with a mother. Amen. 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 Irene and Jimmy, shout out to Love Learning. One thing I hear you say every day, if price goes over the 200 SMA, the price goes up. Not financial advice. Always here for you. Thank you, Sam. You're an inspiration, brother. May God bless you and your family, Fraser, Variety, Sneaky Pete Vaporizers. And let's get all the way up, right, to this major, major milestone. Let's hit 1,000. Guys, if you just start hitting the like button, let's get 1,000 people in the live. Come on, for me, for my mom. And I will play the mom card right now. My mother would be my mom's looking down on you right now. And how dare you not hit the like button? How 500 people think it's funny to not hit the like button to a guy that lost his mom last night. Hit the like button, show up, stop judging me for coming on live. You can judge whoever you want. Judging someone else means that you're judging yourself. Be honest. Every time you point a finger at someone else, look, you got 3 pointing right back at you. You know what I mean? I'm here because I love my life and I love what each and every one of you. And I'm inspired by my mom. I'm inspired to push forward every single day for her. You know? I would have none of the things that I have. I would have none of the people. And honestly, I would have none of the love. The love is the strongest thing in the world right now. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. All right, so Bitcoin doing damage. Now, you know, again, it had a big pop up to 38.4. There's usually a pop like that. You get a short squeeze on BOOKMAP. Let's take a look at our short squeeze here and our liquidation indicator. The only thing I noticed just when I'm traveling, I always just got to toggle the liquidation. And there it is. Look, 421,041 accounts. People that just don't know how to trade. They're emotionally trading. They're hanging out with the family. They're jumping in at the wrong time, making the wrong trades. All right? Unbelievable. 38,200. And Bitcoin came and got resistance. Now it's interesting. It may be consolidating. Then they liquidated some longs who got in late. All right? You got to have a plan like we did. We were in this trade way before it even happened and broke it down for each and every one of you. So, hey, if we can hold above, if we can get back above this level, this is now our next resistance. You can see bounce right there. We have resistance at 38,209. All right, that's our next major resistance. If Bitcoin doesn't flip it, look for us to make some type of flag or go sideways. We could even break back inside. You never know. I'm open-minded. The 5 day is pretty high. If we get above this, though, we can gap up pretty fast. There's really not a lot of support and resistance here. Look, we fell. That's a fast move. A little bit of a move there, but a fast move up. Pretty fast move down, a little bit of chop, and a fast move again. It says that we might deal with a little bit of this chop, like up and down, but for the most part, this move all the way back up to 47,000 looks highly likely, all right? And this is what we've been talking about over and over and over again. And I'm the only guy telling you, if you don't break below this trend line and below this 200 SMA, you're good to go. The 3-day chart starting to rip to the upside, looking like it might go low and make a double top up here and get a major, major boost. So I like what I'm seeing right now. We are a little bit away from the 21-day moving average. We would have to come back to that. But look at this, the daily. I was super bullish on the daily, and I even gave you this trade yesterday on the 4-hour time frame. We're going to talk about it, but I saw an ascending triangle. Now, we could be bear flagging I mean, we could be bull flagging, but making what's called a bearish trap, a bull trap. Like they're trying to make it look like it's going to break out. That's why I never buy breakouts. I'm getting here at the bottom of the patterns and finding bullish div and stuff like that. I never buy a breakout. But the daily looks like it's going to make a huge move. The next target there is 48,576. So I see a big move coming. And if you know me, I gobbled up a lot more Bitcoin at these areas. I just felt like it was the proper thing to do. And so far, I am in the money big time from those big money buys for Bitcoin. I'm looking at the 22-hour time frame. It looks really nice. Still inside a bit of a flag, double bottom. We could get a move to the upside too as well. There's more momentum there. The 4 hours a little high, a little bit of bearish dip, but we got the inverted head and shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. And we talked about finding this right shoulder before it popped to the upside. That's exactly what we saw. You take your measured move from the head to the neckline, then you swing it out. And this tells us we can get all the way up to about 39,659. Bitcoin back at 38,230. And I love this 38K, man. This is awesome. Now we could be bear trapping, bull trapping, and come back to the bottom of the pattern, but that's fine. And look, tight moving averages with the 200 near price action. I go over this all the time if you're my student, and I bring it up, and I go over the moving averages, and you will be, the market won't fool you as much when I'm done with you. You're going to have more control over the market than the market has on you. Let's say that again. You're going to have more control over the market than the market has on you, and that's the key. That's what I know I can teach. That's what I know I bring to the table. I can do it. You can do it. We all can do it together. And look, BOOKMAP's still suggesting too, and this is a liquidity hunter. It's showing me where the liquidity is, who has the most orders and why. Look at this. Massive orders above us now for Bitcoin. You're talking 38,000 and 38,800. They want 39K. So I see something brewing here for bitty Bitcoin. I just want to keep that water away from me. I could see myself spilling that water. So, and then this frosts over, up into the almost the 39K, 38,890. So I see a move all the way up to about 39,000. I would not be surprised. And again, you could take this conservative pole, which is the length of the base here, swing that up, and that tells us we get to about, that should be the same. Yeah, look, that's 41,400. We're so close to some major milestones. Look at this low, high, higher low. You put in a higher high. That's an uptrend for Bitcoin. I like what I'm seeing. So I drew this flag out. I could see it happening. I talked about it. I went over it. This thing looks money. And then shoulder head, right shoulder there for a break further to the upside. And so far, we are getting that move for Bitcoin. Unbelievable. Remember, we're doing an amazing Black Friday sale up at the top there. If you want to jump on in, hit the link in the comment section and join Black Friday. I can't wait to see you there. Cyber Monday, Black Friday. The group is blowing up, and we're going to help you eat every step of the way. Even on a day like today, there's money flowing into the market. It is absolutely amazing, and may God bless you. Group is at an all-time high, the highest it's ever been. Actually, 3 shy of that number. We're about to crack, and that means we are just continuing to the upside. This is going to change everybody's life. And look, XNA is still doing damage. It did come back down. You knew it was going to come back down a little bit. I don't stress these moves. We shouldn't even be at 4 or 3.9's nice. People get a little greedy when it comes to gains. So now we could be making a bit of a bull trap and fall back to the bottom of the pattern here. I'm open-minded to that. I would like us to stay above this trend line, and it would be nice if we could stay above 38,190, key area that we're looking for. Thank you so much for the awesome balls in the jar. Let's see the balls drop into the jar. And let's see them go. Boom. Oh, that was explosive. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They're on the ground now. Where are they? They're over there somewhere? I got you, right? I got you. And look, I was talking about this shoulder, head, and this being a right shoulder too as well. And then this shoulder, head, and this being a right shoulder too as well. Both things played out nicely to the upside for BTC. And I could see it so easily. It made sense to me. I don't want to say easily, but simply. I don't like to use the word easy because my dad never liked it or used it, so I don't like to use it, but simple. And something can be difficult but still simple. So this has a bigger projection. I'd like this, but we have to get back above this yellow line at 38,200 to remain bullish. We're battling it right now. How do you figure that out? Go to the 30-second chart and take a look at what you see. Look, we have a head and shoulder pattern that's likely to break to the downside. Let me show you how this works. That's a nice little short right there. Further down to the 200 SMA, that price action would take you back to 37,869. We would lose that 38K region. It looks very likely. It's not guaranteed, but it looks likely. You could say, okay, we're eventually going to get back inside the pennant, and then we're going to break to the upside, but you never know, right? I mean, right now I would remain short based on the probability of the pattern. The pattern has a 68% chance of a short to the downside. Again, you do whatever makes you happy. I can't force you to do anything, but I can force you to get the education. That's what I really want you to do, is get the education, change your life, and make it happen every single day. Shout out to the 1,024 people on the live, 649 likes, $204 in chat revenue, and everyone sending love to me in the chat. It's a surreal moment. It's a surreal moment the day you lose your mom. And God shall wipe away all the tears from their eyes, and there should be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying. Neither should there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Shout out to Buffling. So sorry to hear the loss of your beloved mother. Your mother is in heaven with your father, and they are proud of you. I love her because she birthed you, my friend and mentor. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. And OMAC, we love you, man. Thank you for the double super chat. $204 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely amazing. 663 likes. Irene and Jimmy, baby. Be strong, my friend. Keep pushing forward. Shout out to Lazaro Alberto. May God bless you and yours, man. Thank you so much. Shoulder head on the 1 minute time frame. Hey, Sam, just tuning in. Condolences from Amsterdam. Take care. No, they are together now. Amen. Shout out to Richard Van Edgick. We love you. What do you guys think about SLT? You said it, man. Inverted head and shoulder the other day. Oh, yeah. We called the bigger move, too. You know what I mean? We called the bigger move, too, that you'd be still in the money right now from that inverted head and shoulder as well. So we want to see the shoulder head and this right shoulder get negated, which so far it may. We want to see price action get tighter inside the zone. If it does, we're going up. So how this pattern plays out is going to give us the probability, and then we just take it. It's very simple to me how I trade. I don't reinvent the wheel. I don't change it up. I do the same things over and over and over again. Sorry about that. All right. I love my travel setups. They mean the world to me. I love that I can go anywhere in the world with my setup and make it happen. It's absolutely amazing. So, and I bring the big camera. I don't play games. Anyone who wants to see the travel setup from behind the scenes? And honestly, maybe a miracle, my mom wakes up, you never know. It's very unlikely, but I'm open-minded to anything that could happen in life, you know? And I'm inside of a walk-in closet, basically. It's pretty insane where I'm inside I'm streaming in a walk-in closet foyer. It's like a foyer. It's where you get dressed. It's your dressing room. So you put on the clothes there, and this is where you look at the mirror. And there's just a little quiet spot, too, if you just really need to get away, you know? And you can close 2 doors and really keep yourself kind of private from the rest of the house. It's really nice. It's really nice. So we're watching Bitcoin in the smaller time frames. The bigger time frames look cool. And we reassess the situation. It's really all about this ascending triangle bull pennant that Bitcoin's making. And I've seen this pattern before, like this type of action. And shoulder, head, and right shoulder there too tells me we can get a big move. The big move would be the inverted head and shoulder. So I just showed you so many measured moves that all give us about 39, 6, 42K, 40K. It's pretty crazy, right? And our biggest target, is about 41,005 for now. All right. Which altcoin are at 3S Bitcoin's level? Nice natural reverb. Your mom will finally be happy and back with your dad. They will both look down and smile so proud. You're a strong man. Praying for you and your family. There's peace and comfort in knowing that your mother is in heaven and you will see her again. I'm honestly, man, I've gotten through all these ideas and it makes sense to me. Very slow breakout though. Could also be a fake out. We already talked about that being a bull trap. We went over that like 5 times already. I said the word bull trap like 17 times. That's why you switch to the smaller time frames and you maintain the pattern. If the pattern stays, then we could continue to pump. All right. Right now it's looking really, really quite bullish, but we could just go more sideways. But I like what I'm seeing now for Bitcoin. It can negate that head and shoulder pattern that I'm seeing. Look, shoulder, head, right shoulder, but we're moving up now. All right. God bless my friend and mentor. Our prayers go out to you and your family. My condolences to you and your family. Much love. I have siblings who we don't speak, and then a few cousins just disown me. and they talk to my sister, sad. I have to accept it, though. Life is rough. And I hope your gallbladder is okay. I remembered you from yesterday. No matter all the things I went through, I still care about you. Why altcoins are not growing according to Bitcoin? Are you kidding me? If you're just not in the right coins, man, no offense. Our altcoins are booming. Like, everything we're in is absolutely blasting to the upside. We're making 5x, 4x, 3x. Heck, we made like a 5x in 4 days on XNA. I mean, it's out of control. Also, you got to look at Bitcoin dominance. All right, if you want your altcoin to moon, you got to be looking at Bitcoin dominance. That looks like a cup and handle to me that could blast to the upside. What is Bitcoin dominance? Is how much money is in the market compared to the other coins for Bitcoin. All right. Love that. All the love and support from all the lifers. Nothing but respect, admiration, and support from us, brother. Shout out to CW for the $4.99, man. You guys are top notch. Every single one of you gets it. You know what I mean? The people that follow me, you guys get it. You understand. You see it for what it is. You're blessed people. I really, 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 really appreciate it. Shout out to the 947 people on the live, 680 likes. Unbelievable. Even on this day where most people were with their family, you guys are coming through strong, making it happen. Unbelievable. But look at Bitcoin dominance. If Bitcoin dominance starts to make a move up like it did, that's going to hurt the altcoins. So watch your altcoin if Bitcoin dominance is popping and locking, baby. Just something you got to pay attention to. We started looking at Bitcoin dominance when it was in this giant cup and handle, suggesting that it could start to make its way up, down, and then back to the upside. We had this nice trend down. The altcoins were booming. But it could be Bitcoin's turn. And now it's Shooter's turn. Remember Happy Gilmore? And now it's Bitcoin's turn. And now it's Shooter's turn. And look, 77 right there, and then Bitcoin was at 77 at the same time. I know you don't believe me, but they were. It's pretty weird. And that's my dad saying hi, man. My dad does the 77. My mom just pops on it. So we're waiting for the 1 minute to consolidate here. It looks like it could dump. You know, it doesn't look amazing on the stochastics RSI, but again, we could do something like this first and then get a move further to the upside. But I see Bitcoin going up to about 38,880. It also is corroborated by BOOKMAP, suggesting that we do go to that level. So I like what I'm seeing there. And then Bitcoin dominance, back to that. That would coincide with a Sammy Cup and Hattie to the upside. Then we would get some relief to the upside, some relief. So every time Bitcoin dominance falls, money is going to flow more into the altcoins. All right, let's take a look at U.S. Tether dominance. And this is why we do our due diligence here and we show you things that matter. Tether dominance, Bitcoin dominance, and the likes. So look, I saw this inside of a bearish flag, right? It didn't look amazing. Likely to break to the downside. I saw it as an M. Then we breached up, came back in. We're back inside the pattern yet again. I mean, and your daily is oversold. So it's likely you're coming at least down to the pattern and then continuing to the downside. Let's take a look at where that measured move would take us. I'd take about this length of this pole here, swing it. I wouldn't risk that on any, oh my gosh. And that takes us to about 4.67. And that would be another nasty drop. Now, what you want to see is you want to see Bitcoin dominance rising while Tether dominance is falling. People are just buying into Bitcoin. Anything below 40K is an absolute steal. I keep telling this to everybody. Anything below 40K is an absolute steal. All right? If you are too timid, you know, and again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do it, it makes you happy, but I personally would never let this moment pass me by, right? Even though the moment passed me by, I still can't turn away. Bum, 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 bum. Saw the dreams you never thought you'd lose, tossed along the way. Letters that you never meant to send, lost and blown away. And now our things called things I never knew their name. They don't amount to nothing, that's a shame. You could stay beside me, maybe for a while, and I won't tell no one your name. I won't tell them your name. I'm buying more Bitcoin because I'm like, if I don't get enough here at these levels, it's going to continue to rip without me. Now I'm going to be like, I want as much Bitcoin as I can below 50K. You know what I mean? It's like, this is buy high, sell higher season. Don't reinvent the wheel. Jump into Black Friday today. I can't believe how many people did it. 1,000 beautiful members on the live stream. 693 likes. That was the beginning of our phone number back here. 693. Old phone number that we had for years. 693. That's the area code for most 508-693 here in Massachusetts. But hit the QR code. Hit the commented section that I've pinned. You know, they make it really simple. A pinned comment section is easy to see, easy to get into, easy to figure out. All right. What happened here? No, it's got to be live chat. Live chat. I've learned that too the hard way. But look right here. Join CryptoLifer.com, Black Friday. Join Mexi and my newsletter. My newsletter will blow your mind. I'm telling you right now. The newsletter and the people that got in early, they got a discount that nobody else got for opting in. We explained it. I went over it every single day, time and time again. But I would definitely join this newsletter. The newsletter is absolutely amazing. Comes out every single Monday. And the alpha and the data in there will blow your mind. So I see Bitcoin going further to the upside, as we've said. This is kind of what I'm looking for BTC. Bitcoin. The Bitcoin. Yeah, at first it was Bitcoin, then it was Bitcoin. Do you like Bitcoin or Bitcoin? I'm just joking. Remember the funny thing yesterday was route and route? Is it a route or is it a route? Route 66. But you have to go another route. You can't go this route, right? You have to go another route. To me, it's route, R-O-U-T-E, but you never know. It could be route. Rotor. So look, if we lose this POC, we're going to come back down to this 200 SMA, and we will drop down to 37,900. Still really, really strong, but I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. All right? And here's the idea. I only use this on Bitcoin because the smaller coins, they can get you stopped out. So I play with the biggest level that I can, and that's a 196. Doesn't sit right. Then I come to the next level that I'm like safer at, and we're at about 278. That's not bad. I'll take a 278 risk-reward ratio. That's the risk to reward. I'm going to risk, $1 to make $278. That's basically what it means. I'm going to risk $100 to make $278, right? Looks doing its thing. We'll take a look at Looks Rare. So I see this is possibly doing damage, right? We had a shoulder, head, and shoulder. We got negated completely, came back up. Now we're hovering tighter inside the channel. You can put an alert here if you don't want to wait all day. That's what I do. And I just, I set it and forget it. A few not too long from now, it'll start doing its thing, and then I'll be like, boom. Also, I'm on no sleep, so I'm probably not really assessing the situation. I really just went through extreme trauma and watched my mom basically die in front of me. And then I watched her lifeless body as she breathes, and then you have hope. You get pulled in, like maybe she could wake up, like maybe some. And then you tell yourself, like, what kind of life would she live? Is that? And you can be selfish in death by wanting someone to come back when they, And then the doctors surrounded me again. What do you want to do? Do you want to fly her to Charles MGH, open up her brain, and see if we can save her life, or do you want to just let her sit in peace here on Martha's Vineyard, where she's finally back reunited with my dad? And I looked at my sisters and I said, I don't want her getting flown to Charles MGH. Like, I think I want her right here, comfortable. And you know what? I never second guessed my decision. They said the brain damage was so severe that it was very, very unlikely that she could survive. Again, I've heard of miracles, so I began to pray, and I still will pray. You know what I mean? Because it's not up to me, it's God's will. And whatever God wants to happen will happen. All right? That's it. All right, we got some super chats out there in the game that I could look at, and we'll see what's happening. I have no money. Spell is on a ripper. You made the right decision, man. Sam, keep talking to her. So many people come back after being comatose. Keep talking by her side. I will. What will be the peak of the Bitcoin before halving? I don't know. I don't really make those type of decisions. I just trade Bitcoin. Everyone thinks it's going to be this. Someone's going to tell them the right thing, and then they're just going to know. But it isn't what happens. You know what I mean? God willing, CC Ireland blessings. Shout out to CC Ireland in the house. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. It's been a while, man. CC Ireland, man. I love you, man, but you were swimming with the with the enemy, man. God bless you, though. I appreciate you, man. But it is, I got to call it out, Anyway, so here we go, all the way up here to 38,950. May God bless everybody here on the live. My second mother had been in a coma for over 2 months. But actually, in your defense, I don't think you knew all the data, CC Ireland. I don't think you did. So I'm giving you a complete pass, man. I am. I don't think you knew all the information that was done to me. But if you did, my goodness. Bang, bang, bang. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and the courage to change the things I can and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. I say that all the time, every single time, So getting tight inside the channel, oversold on the move. Moving average is looking good too. This thing could really start to get busy here. Now, if we lose the channel, we're going to drop to the 200 SMA. That's just likely to happen. It's not a symmetrical. It's more of a bull pen. It is more of a move to the upside, but a lot of people just made some profits. You have a shoulder, a head, and two double shoulders too as well, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Who's the op? LOL, right? I put a thought on the op and get the drop, bro. Every single time, man. So you don't even want to play, man. I put a thought on the op and get a drop. You know what I mean? Straight up from Migos. Every single time. You know what I mean? Serenity power. Right? May God give you strength, brother. Yeah. I have angels around me, man, and they tell me, you know, who's beautiful and who to keep around in my life and who's not to keep around in my life. And, you know, I'm very protective of my space and of my frequency. Yeah. God bless you and your family, man. Much love, Sam. Sending you the good vibes. You and your family will be in my prayers. Loose a goose. Don't get me started. Right? Amen. Shout out to Crypto Grab Baker, man. I love you, brother. Thank you for being here. Man, I got loyal lifers that know the deal and that have been with me for a long time now. And then we got closet hate, you know, closet people. I'm going to only talk about the people that love me, man. God bless each and every one of you. So I do see, look, shoulder, head, right shoulder, possibly coming to the downside. This is the precipice now. This is where we could either get the bounce or the move if you're trading small time frames. If you're not trading small time frames, you know, but this is very likely coming to the 200 SMA. Once you break below that and you start this curve, I see this coming on the 3-day chart, on the 3-hour chart. The 30-second. Best wishes, Sam. Have faith. My family was told the same thing about me 12 years ago. It wasn't easy, but the lifers are great now. Amen, man. Times like this will tell you who your true friends are. Every single time, man. Every single time. I choose my mentor, riding with him till the end, baby. Serenity Prayer helped me immensely back in 2000 when I was suffering. Yep. And I'm going to say it again. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. There but the grace of God go I, said my dad all the time. You know what I mean? Wow, man. The end of an era for my life. Honestly, the end of an era for my life. You know, may God bless each and every one of you for being here, right? Anyone know where I can trade a ATOR? Chart looks good. What do you mean? Didn't it dump all the way to the downside, man? I thought a ATOR took an absolute demolishing dump, right? I'll duplicate the screen. I'll get rid of the old one because we don't want that look out there, right? Yeah. Let's take a look at ATOR, man. USDT. Yeah. A ATOR protocol on MEXC. Let's take a look. Sam, it's amazing you're taking time for all of us, keeping us busy, which helped me too. But it's okay to focus on yourself and your family. Lifers have your back. So a ATOR on the 30-second, but when I looked at it on the bigger time frame, it took a massive dump. Oh, wow, it doesn't look as bad as I guess I was looking at a different chart. I think I was looking at maybe a different ATOR possibly. I see this as a beautiful cup and handle. I really do. Actually, maybe it did dump on the daily though. Yeah. Look, it completely demolished on the daily. I mean, that's scary. It hit the target though all the way at 2-0 and then dumped all the way back to the downside, right? And that's kind of what you see, all right? Now people are saying, hey, is it in a cup and handle? The 4 hours a little overbought. I don't know, man. It looks good to you. And, it may get a move. You know, it kind of broke out of this little falling wedge back to the upside. Very interesting. All right. I never liked being played, man. And my mom didn't like me getting played. Whenever I told someone played me, my mom would be like, get rid of that person immediately. Get them out of your life. Look at this. There's a 21-day moving average. Flip this upside down. You're likely to jump back down to this area, so I could see us pumping back up to the 200 SMA. Because if you flip it upside down, that's a dump down. And you're overbought. The only thing is I would wait. You know, I'd have to look at the 1 hour time frame on a ATOR. 1 hour looks interesting now. All right. Bitcoin crossing the vertical line already. And where are we at? At 38,216. Bitcoin kind of hanging out here, independent. It's independent. Get it? Independent. Get the papers over here. That is a really nice reverb. I just heard what you said. Like, I hear it now. It's like a very nice, natural reverb. Over here. Hey. Nice high ceilings. You can't, you know. And man, we rented this beautiful place for my mom. It was going to be the most wonderful Thanksgiving you've ever seen. I was going to take her a ride in the caddy. Everything was going beautifully, man. Absolutely beautifully. And I was super excited. Super excited, you know. But again, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? Any ideas on MCRT and ME tokens? Both are gaming coin cryptos. Trying to see where I should post my sell orders. Holding them both. Interesting. Yeah, that's Magic Craft, isn't it, or something like that? And Me token. Yeah, the way you drew those lines, so smooth, baby. Shout out to Jason Bourne in the house, man. God bless you, brother. But like, we are slipping, see? It's like you're going to drop to this 200 SMA. I'd be surprised if we didn't, honestly. You can tweak the smaller time frames, but once you keep opening, it's usually a nice 45, like the patterns. They're like something like this. Once you start kind of getting them a little too wide, it's usually not a good look. You know what I mean? It's usually not a good look. All right. What do you think about TIA? TIA is hot. You know, you want to wait on a dippy if I can, personally. You do whatever makes you happy. I think it's a hot coin. I think it's going to do numbers. Anything associated with Atmos on a high level like that is going to do numbers. Everyone, keep the likes coming. Let's get back to 1,000 people on the live. I would greatly appreciate it. May God bless each and every one of you for being here and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. All right? Thank you very much. And I've only given my whole life. I keep giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. I give live Bitcoin trades constantly that are extremely accurate. I show you how to draw the lines. I teach you about hidden bullish divergence, bearish divergence, and, you know, actors and voiceover people use closets for recording when at home. Just add cushions. I love it. Bought MagicCraft 2 years ago, wrote it all the way to 2 cents, never took profit, sold the coin though. Solid coin though. Hey, you're going to take profits this year, man. That's what I'm telling you. You've learned your lesson. You're not going to let it happen again. That's the key. So my mom used to say, I said, Mom, I made a big mistake. I did this. She said, well, you're not going to do it again. You know, you're going to learn from this and you're going to do fine. And I'm like, you're right, Mom. I will. I hear my mother in sodomy every single day. I don't know if it's the passing of my father or just what it is. Just jumped in and just wanted to say, so sorry, bro, about your mom, and much love to you and your family. Thank you so much for the love, man. I greatly appreciate it. I really greatly appreciate it. So very nice of you, man. Very nice of you. All of you on the live. We appreciate you. Okay. Spell moving up. Yeah, a good friend lives by the motto, give so much that it hurts. Amen. I like that. Just jumped in and just wanted to say thank you. Sam, bro, you showed me that strangers can and will want what's best for you and help you out. Stone1YGM, I love you, man. I love you. I just stayed pure heart, man. That's all. That's all. Thanks for putting XNA on my radar. Gone in at 0028, man. God bless you, brother. That's a double up almost. You know, a good friend lives by the motto, give so much it hurts. I like that. MTC sent us to raid you, lifer. God bless each and every one of you. Jump on in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get all the way to 1,000 then. Let's make it happen. Thank you for all that you do for us. Much love and appreciation. You are an inspiration to us all. You are a G, bro. Thank you, Official Gem Class Podcast. Condolences from the Miss Teen Crypto Chat, Sam. God bless each and every one of you. And God bless Miss Teen Crypto. Randy, I love you and I appreciate you. And all, you know, the community is amazing. It's an amazing community of people. And it's blessings on blessings. You know, it's blessings on blessings. Wow, Crypto Plumber. Flowers for mama, man. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat. May God bless you and yours. You know, I'm an OG lifer too. Amen. God bless, bro. We all love you. Yeah. And anyone in mass that does want to come by and give their respect, I will, you know, I could put out where we're going to have the procession if you want in the Discord. But that's another thing. This is a weird thing too now. Like, now we have to deal with the will. You know what I mean? Now we deal with the will. We deal with, like, my mother's possessions, her bank accounts. Like, this is crazy to me. Like, we have to call and make the arrangements. My mom did this last time with my dad. I helped her out, but she really did it, man. She took the bulk of the order, so to speak. And I think it's going to be me, my sister. We're all going to stick together, me and my sisters, and we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen, you know. My mom had to go into a nursing home on Monday, but yesterday they had to send her back to the hospital. Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear that, Koala, man. May God bless you, bro. All right? Will and probate. No, we don't go to probate because my parents were smart, and they made an irrevocable trust, and they learned how to do that about 15 years ago. They put everything into trust. You got to have it in a trust. Hey, Sam, send in love. Shout out to Miss Teen Crypto. We love you. Thank you so much for sending love. Hey, man, some people never had a mom. Some people did have a mom. Some people went up and down. It all depends, right? I'm looking for XNA to come back down and test this level at 00399 and continue to the upside. But what a blast it had. And jumped in on Maxi now, which is really, really awesome. All right. Miss Teen Crypto blessings. Amen. I just joined the Lifers last week, but I'm amazed how Sam's community rallied around him last night when the sad news came through. A truly blessed group. Just got off my stream and came straight here. Miss Teen, we love you. Miss Teen, we love you. Love and peace to you and your family, my friend. Amen. Shout out to Earl Harris. God bless you. Bitcoin forming a bull flag on the 3-minute time frame. That's what we're looking at. I'm sitting on the 1 minute though, not the and you know, it is starting to hold its own here. All right. I don't like this. This is a little bit of a lost sauce, and it may actually continue down. It really wants this 200 SMA. And you can see you have bearish divergence here that starts the move. I like to take profits right around there. The swing trade was awesome. The high was basically, the 1 minute will give you the high when you find the divergence. But the fact that we negated the shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder, then we got to pop back up, and now we're going somewhat sideways. But again, whenever I see moving averages turn like this, if we lose this red line, which we're about to, you're going to dump likely through this gap of the VRVP to the 200 SMA. I'm not saying it's over, but you know. Thanks, Sam. Renewing today. Every day is a pleasure to be under your tutelage, although sometimes I'm not 100% like I'd like to be and like you'd expect. Hey, man, I used to be in a trading group, and I wasn't always 100% either, man. I'm not perfect, bro. I did all the things that you guys do. That's why I'm here to help you. You know, an expert is simply someone, I don't like calling an expert, but I'm saying Niels Bohr, man. Niels Bohr, man. Check this guy out. Niels Bohr was a physicist, you know, and he made such an impact on me when I Googled him. And, you know, he was born in 1885 to 1962, right? Lived an interesting life, died in the 60s. And he had a quote, and he said, an expert is simply just someone who made every mistake in a narrow field. Isn't that funny? An expert is simply someone that made every single mistake in a narrow field. But this guy, research this guy. If you don't know who Niels Bohr is, he'll change your life. Born October 7th. He was a Libra, all right? And he died in November 18th, very similar to this time now, all right? We love you, Sammy. We love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Discovered neutron, is it? Yeah. Amen. Amen. One of the smartest people you ever meet, man. Traders Reality, my thoughts are with you, my friend, man. Wow, thank you so much for saying that. Is that Tito, man? Are you kidding me, bro? Wow. Look at streamers, live streamers, connect, man. Dude, Tito, man. Tino. Dude, God bless you, brother. That's the nicest thing you could ever have done for me. May God bless you and your family, man. And you're going to make me cry from the love. I promised myself I wouldn't break down today. I promised myself I would be strong for my mom. Yo, you're the man, dude. God bless you, brother. We gotta have some. We gotta do something. I do a every single Wednesday night. I interview someone from, I call them crypto lifers or trading lifers, but I'm gonna reach out. I have my team reach out to your Twitter, and we would love to get you on the schedule, man. And we should connect. People want to know you, man. And Tino, thank you, man. God bless you, brother. I remember when you talk. Let me do my best Tino impression. All right, Tino. I'm not. Don't hate, right? The vector candle, all the way to the vector candle, man. Okay. The market makers are taking you out. They're gonna take you down. You got to pay attention. The vector candle. I love you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make funny. I'm trying to make myself laugh. But I think you're amazing. I think you're a blessed human being. You keep yourself fit. Keep yourself going. I love you, brother. You're the man, dude. You're the man. The market maker's taking you out. He's going to focus on these areas. Pay attention every single day. And I got to roll my sleeves up. You got the sleeves rolled up. You always look dapper, man. I love you, man. Pay yourself. They're going to come and get you at these levels. They're looking for you down here. I need to come on and show you how it's done, brother. You funny, man. You funny. Big up, though. I'm honestly, T, I'm one of the most accurate people for Bitcoin. I've been calling Bitcoin completely accurate. I don't change my style. I nail it. I use liquidity zones very similar to you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop. 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 What are you doing? You're an amazing Sam. I will jump on and bring the suits. Amen. Let's do it, man. Awesome. I'm excited, man. We'll do it. We'll break it down. I don't trade exactly like you, but trust me, man. I know you don't have time to watch me because I don't have time to watch other YouTubers as much because, we're grinding every day. But you're the man, dude. May God bless you for coming on in. Tristan Tate commented on the video. You're crazy, right? You need to speak faster, Tino. You're funny, man. So anyway, moving forward. And again, Tino, I'm going to show you some other stuff too that people aren't paying attention to. Actually, I'm going to school Tino right now, right? I'm going to show you how I knew where Bitcoin was going and how I was able to call Bitcoin at many different levels. Watch this. And you can kind of assess the situation. And you could school me too. I'm not trying to say I'm better than anyone else. I just have my own unique style. But take a look at it. I mean, this is clearly a nice pattern that's starting to form. Let's get rid of this though. So how did I know Bitcoin had bottomed? I called the bottom for Bitcoin on the weekly chart. How did I know this? All right. How did I know? Well, I've been trading for 15 years. I traded the Toronto Stock Exchange. All right. I traded the New York Stock Exchange. I traded gold and silver on JNUG and JDST. And then I traded all sorts of other things. I made a good amount of money before I even day traded. I was just looking at the proper things to put my money in. I put it into Great Panther Limited, $2,500, turned it to 10 grand. Then I put the 10 grand into Canopy Grow Corp. That boomed up to the upside. And then, yeah. Take it easy, y'all. Big up, Tino. Yo, yo, yo. I watch Trader Reality and Crypto Lifer. Lifer, Tino, and Casper are the only people I watch for crypto. Amazing, man. One day I will meet you, bro, when you are not rich but wealthy. Amen. I love to hear that. Tristan did comment. Wow. Not really his place to comment on. Tristan Tate, man, here on this video today? Are you serious? Oh, you mean on where you're telling me Tristan Tate commented? That would be crazy, man. The combination of Tino Lifer is so powerful. Glad to find you. So look, I studied bullish divergence. I'm a divergence guy, Tino. I'm a divergence guy. I look for divergence all over the place. And I have gone to Trader Reality and thrown some super chats in the past. I definitely have, and he's always been super nice. He's like, Lifer, shout out to the Lifer, bro. He's the man. The vector candle. The market makers coming to take the liquidity at the zones. Is it New York? Is it London? Asia is coming for you. Amen. Light, love, and embracement, positivity, tears, and smiles. Thank you for the dignity. Your mom is so proud, man. God bless you, brother. I respect divergences. Amen. So when I found this weekly divergence, I basically called the bottom for Bitcoin. I bought a whole Bitcoin live in front of everyone at 19K. And then I don't just go by one chart. Like I could show you the Dow Jones, S&P future, but we go to ES1, right? S&P futures. All right. Oop, sorry. But this is awesome. I really like this. When you come in a door, you close the door. Got to teach these kids, man. So look, I also called this bottom here for the S&P. There's a beautiful divergence here. I called this reversal. When the whole market was screaming we're going down, I built a cup and handle. And every Friday I do a macro analysis. Definitely traders of all walks in life would love to see this. But this is something that I saw happening, cup and handle. That was they call me Sammy Cup and Handy for a reason. But that was bullish divergence to the upside. We bounced off a golden pocket on the Fibonacci back on up, right? But that's not the big thing. What I want to show you is we go to the weekly chart, right? We go to the weekly and we start looking for bullish divergences on the weekly. You have it right there in 2015, okay? You have a little bit kind of right here, right, where we called the reversal last year, and I called this last year. I said the whole market's going to reverse. It's been reversed ever since then. I called that, and I really did. And then look at here. That's in 2009, 2015, right? This is such a rare signal that if you don't heed it and buy, you're just going to miss out on the low. So once I saw Bitcoin doing that, I knew, and again, I didn't just do the ES1. I did gold. I did silver, ES1. I took like 10 assets throughout the world, and I was able to find that that was likely going to be our bottom, all right? So unbelievable, right? We need Lifer and Dr. Vector collab. I like YouTubers who give it to me straight. The doctor is in. Amen. Top G claims he's not officially a billionaire. Oh, yeah, it's funny. Yeah, what was that? He's like, I'm a billionaire. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's something that I paid attention to. Now, again, I'm going to break something else down. Then Bitcoin was struggling. Everyone said we were going to go down. We were going down, right? We didn't know what was going to happen. I found the hidden bullish divergence on the 3-day chart on October 23rd, 22nd. I talked about it every single day on my channel. I said you're going to make a high above this high. You have a 90% chance of that happening. It happened. Then we switched to the 8-hour time frame. And when we made this dump here, this is one of the greatest calls of my entire life. But again, it's simple. I do it very simply. I called hidden bullish divergence here. See, I can see hidden bullish when no one else can, when a lot of people fall off. And I use stochastics RSI. This is also a falling wedge that breaks up 68% of the time. And if you pull the Fibonacci, you're going to have yourself sitting at a 786 Fibonacci retracement. This told me we were likely going up. I called that exact bottom for Bitcoin as we continue to move to the upside. You can attest it, anyone. But again, all you had to know on this situation was hidden bullish divergence. But I see a lot of traders with 100 lines and 100 things, and they miss out on these simple ideas. This said that you're going to break a high above this high to the upside. Another thing that I'm talking about now that a lot of other people aren't paying attention to is the 5-day chart. Whenever you get above a 200 SMA on the 5-day chart, you get a monster move. Look at this. The last time Bitcoin got above the 5-day, gone, baby, gone. Then we had the pandemic, gone, baby, gone. And then even back here in the all-time history index, if we go all the way to the past here, getting above a 5-day 200 SMA is a very big deal. It's very rarely, it's respected almost every single time, and you get a blast to the upside. And you can go over many assets too. I don't just go over Bitcoin when I look at this. I look at all sorts of assets that are even older than Bitcoin, and they go all the way. Sam, how do you like DOT lately? I'm seeing a crystal clear Sammy Cup and Handy on the daily for Polkadot. Interesting. So when I move in here and I take a look, I'm like, okay, well, what's happening? All right. And again, if you were on my channel, I also was sitting here drawing this back when Bitcoin was here. And you can go find the date. All right. And I'm calling Bitcoin to break out of this channel. Right. And then I saw this as a retest of the top of the trend line right there. Boom, baby, boom. I saw this as a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder that did break us to the upside. I took the length of the pole. I swung it to the up. See, I'm a simple trader, man. I'm a simple guy. I don't reinvent the wheel. And that goes, 28,000. I was calling a $29,000 Bitcoin when we were sitting down here at 7,000. I got into Bitcoin when it was below $1,000. I started trading altcoins in 2016. A guy on the street told me about Ethereum when it was $9. All right. Then it went to 89 and I felt like I was late. I found Litecoin when it was $5 and I ripped it up to 400. I found Cardano at 2 cents and ripped it up to $1.31. I found Cake at 44 cents and ripped it to, or 60 cents and ripped it to $44. I found Phantom at 19 to 21 cents, ripped it to 3. The list really goes on. I haven't even covered anything. I made 50 BNB in one night when we traded ATOR token. We've just done so many crazy things in the trading group. It's absolutely insane. We just ripped 5X on XNA that I found 2 days ago. I am a digger and digger and digger of the altcoins. I can find these gems. I love 10Xing, 20Xing, 30Xing. I built a giant AI portfolio that I teach my students how I do it and what I'm talking about. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say you should be taking as financial advice. Wow, and we just got a huge super chat, $500 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely amazing. And you're getting me spicy right now. You're getting me spicy. You know, I thought I was going to sit here and break down, cry half the time, and barely get through the stream. But it's not happening. It's not happening, right? A lot of people can't take my intensity. I am a very intense guy, all right? Love, light, and embracement, positivity, smiles, memories. Thank you for your dignity. Your mom is so proud of you, man. God bless you, man. With CC gone, we're going to 100K for Christmas. And honestly, that was a very bullish sign. So again, I keep telling my students, price action is not going to the downside as long as you stay above the 200 SMA. And a matter of fact, simple way to trade is once a candle closes above the 200 SMA, you put a stop loss down here and you just let it rip. Specifically the 5-day chart. Now we may go on, I'm open-minded. We may fall below. Anything could happen, right? As a trader, you have to remember that you know nothing but I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. And I say that over and over again. The humble trader gets the worm, man. The humble trader. I never tell someone I know where price action is going to go. I don't do that. I don't think. I don't feel. Oh, I think this. I don't say that. I don't feel this. I don't believe. I don't use those words. My mentor taught me every time I used I think, feel, my mentor would slap my hand, like literally, like, don't you say that. He said, you don't know where price is going. Mama Irene, keeping you strong, man. You're an inspiration, Sam. Inefficiency also closed on the 15-minute. Interesting. Crypto Incognito, the new Binance CEO, has ties with the World Economic Forum. Anyone surprised? Oh, that's creepy. So I'm looking for this, and honestly, you can see previous support and resistance. I'm all about support and resistance, keeping it super simple. If we get above this level, Bitcoin can easily get back up to this at 44.8, and then there's just not a lot of resistance for us, everybody. That's a smooth move. These are fast moves in these areas, meaning that's why we moved up so fast in that area. There was no resistance till we got to here. We flipped this, and then see these? I also use the VRVP, everyone. The VRVP is amazing. Look at this gap right here. These are key areas that you want to skip above and you're going to fly through. So once you got up here, that's why you came to this chunk. All right. These coincide with fair value caps and smart money concepts and ICT. All right. Look at this. There was a beautiful gap right here that we had to fill. What happened? We filled it. An inefficiency. All right. Look at the size of that inefficiency. This candle came up there. That candle came down there. We had an inefficiency. ICT, baby. You know, one of my best friends, a trader, he's an ICT guy for years. So he sits with me for 2 hours. And I take what I want out of ICT. I don't take everything because I have a pretty strong trading style that I stick to. I don't want to change up what I'm doing because I'm very, very accurate and I make boatloads of money. You know what I mean? So, again, it is what it is. And I show my gains to my whole trading group. People see what happens. And I show gains here on the channel. And not to be rude, but I just, I want to show people that I actually make gains. You know what I mean? P&Ls are important to me. I want to make sure people see the P&L, right? Like today, I'm up $7,400, right? Bang, changed to like a different time frame or something. Let's look here. XNA all the way back up here to what? 078359. Yeah. U.S. government recently confiscated 50,000 BTC from the crypto hacker dude. Interesting. I mean, if the strategy works, it works. Yeah, you can do anything you want as long as you're consistent. If you change it up every 5 seconds, you're going to have trouble. That's the key to trading. You got to have consistency in trading in your life too. That's why I don't drink alcohol. I quit alcohol, right? I don't do drugs. Like, I stay off of things that are getting me off of my game. All right. Sorry to hear about your mom. God bless you, man. Shout out to Raymond Betancourt. God bless you for being here. Had to grab a little bag of OFN. We went over that Open Fabric Network, right? That's not the one you open. Hi, cutie. Hi, sweetie. Can you give me a hug? Oh, man. And my wife is pregnant with my third kid on the way. And today is my wife's birthday. Happy birthday, BB. We love you. We thank you for everything. And the whole community appreciates you more than you would ever know. Been a tough day, man, for my whole family. Been a tough day for my... Hey, Sam, I heard about you from my brother Kyle Vero, a member of your trading group around a month ago, and been watching every stream since, and I love you, man. Shout out to Jack Harris, man. We love you, too. And, you know, not everyone's going to love you, everybody. Every once in a while, you know, you may not say the right thing. You may not be perfect, but you got to be yourself, right? WF importation into the crypto space. Shame, shame, shame. Happy birthday, Crypto Wifer. Happy B-Day Wifer. And now the B-Day Wifer call is coming on in. Wow, and you hit me with $535 in chat revenue. 1,000 people on the stream, 818 likes. The views are blasted to the upside. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We get back to that small time frame that I showed you, and it's very likely you're going to drop down to that 200 SMA. We got held here now, and we're making a bit of a flag. Whenever I'm on the 1 minute, I just keep adjusting the 1 minuto. All right? What one trader sees, another trader doesn't. Like, I don't see other things that other traders see. You know? I want to see these moving averages get tight. That's what I'm looking for. Something like this, right? I didn't open up a trade yet or look at it. I'm just looking at something like this, and I probably won't trade today with a lot of my mom, you know. I'm going to head back to the hospital not too long from now. We love you, Wifer. Thank you for all you do for us and taking care of the big guy. Don't call me the big guy. Remember, 10% of the big. I have non-believers, but that all will change, ESP, with your help. Amen. Be careful, guys. This could be a breakout, but wait at least for this daily candle close. Wow. Wow, shout out to Ross Torum for another $9.99, man. Sorry to hear about your mom. Sammy, could you please share your thoughts on HOGE? Thank you. Nah, man, that's an old coin. That's just garbage, man. I'll be honest. That's my thoughts on it. I don't have to show it, right? That's my thoughts. Hey, cutie. HOGE. I mean, that was a coin back in the day. I remember getting into this coin, HOGE Finance. It's on Gate.io now. I got a bit of a pump, but this was like a tiny meme coin, man, that I don't know. It's up nicely if you like memes, but it's 0.0003. I don't know. And again, you're too high in this. It says you can. I would flag this out, and I wouldn't. It's either going to make a flag like this or a falling wedge. Either one. I draw a Fibonacci on that too and wait for it to come down to a golden pocket and then interact with the 21-day moving average. Price action has to interact with the 21 before it can pop. Boom. Boom, right? These are the key areas that we're looking for. Wow, chat revenue booming. You deserve a lifer. Consistency compounds. I made a boatload off HOGE back in the day. Yeah. It was like, exactly. Back in the day is perfect. Can you take a look at PYTH? I will look at PYTH. We got into PYTH yesterday. I jumped in live, right? Either that or the night before. One of those two times. Let's take a look at PYTH here on MEXC. And MEXC is the place to be if you're going to trade anywhere. All right? MEXC has the least amount of fees. If applicable in your area, jump into MEXC and take advantage. If you want to join the trading group, we're having a Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. Jump on it today. It'll blow your mind. No hidden fees, baby. Come on and see what's going down. And today's a big day. Today's the day we get on the map. Honestly, pretty insane. That tweet getting 500,000 views, I think really decided to get people to say, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this guy on, And again, I show my emotions in Tristan Tate. Babe, Tristan Tate commented. Andrew Tate's brother. Apparently, I don't know. Someone says that. We'll have to find that claim, But he said, don't you, they try to be manly. Don't show your emotions like that, bro. So funny, right? The Tate brothers. I have so much respect for them, though, honestly. And definitely Andrew, man. I converted to Islam, too. You know what I mean? So I have a lot in common with him. A lot more in common than most people realize. We both got into cake early too. No, I'm just joking around. Look at PYTH now. PYTH's got caught hot. I look for this 1 hour to make a gain. You know what I mean? I'm in PYTH right now. We got in here at this spot right there at 45. We're at 52 now. This thing is hot. It could be the next chain link and blow chain link out the water. Guys, when you come in the room, you close the door, right? What do you live in a barn? Remember kids used to say, what do you live in a barn? You know? Anyway. Delete this. I know it's difficult, but cry in private. Keep your head held high and your chin up. Wishing you all the best, man. God bless you, brother. And I really want to interview you both guys on the channel, man. It would be amazing. Hey, man, it happened out of nowhere, bro. And again, I'm not crying now, right? That's when I just figured out that I had lost my mom, man. And I called a few people I had no one to talk to, and I reached out to my community, all right? And I don't have to actually, I love you, Tristan, and I love you and your brother. You're both great people, but I don't have to do anything for anybody, man. You know what I mean? I won't, God bless you. But I will never change. So much respect for you and your brother, man. I mean, the day that you get retweeted by Tristan Tate, I think that's a pretty big deal. I think, you know what I mean? Never post your weakest moments online, man. You guys are funny, brother. Honestly, man, when you cry, that's not your weakest moment. That's your strongest moment. When your ability to be vulnerable. You know how many men could never do that? Because they'd be so afraid of how many people that would break them down. But I don't live in fear. Fear is a fake emotion acting real. That was me really, really feeling it, man. That was raw emotions. I thought she was going to live. We got her to the hospital. I said, Mom, you're going to live with me. I figured she had the stroke, but we're going to get the stroke. We're going to have to work her back up. She's going to come live with me. I didn't think she would die at all. No thought at all. Then I walked in there and I saw her like that. And I said, I got to walk outside. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm in the same clothes, man. I was in there all night. Insane. I really lost my mother today. Like, that's insane, right? See, there you go to the 200 SMA. I'm not calling along here. I want to make that really clear. I'm just assessing the situation in the 1 hour. You kind of have an Adam and Eve double top here too as well on the 1 hour time frame. All right, let me kind of see what's happening for Bitcoin on the day and do my assessment for BTC. All right. Actually, I don't want to delete everything, but let me go to the all-time history index. All right. So 5-day looking good to me. Again, we're bullish as long as we stay above this, and now we have a support and resistance flip here on the 5-day chart as well. That's a really big deal. Let's go to the daily time frame. And so I'm watching this daily, and I like what I'm seeing on the daily. I like this type of pattern here. And it's likely that it's kind of a fake out, and we'll probably come back down to the bottom of the pattern at 36,100. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. We'll see if we can make it out of this bigger move, right? I'm going to get rid of the projection on the 5-day chart. We don't need it right now, okay? But I will keep this trend line. What I'd like to do, though, is keep this trend line as a dotted space because I don't want it to take up too much of what I'm looking at. A dash line, dotted line, yeah. I just know that we need to respect that line. Very, very important. Very, very important. Let's right-click this. He told me to delete it, but he commented on it. He's a funny guy, right? You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense, right? But honestly, man, I respect those brothers so much, man. Well, they went into prison and he read the Quran. Like, yeah. Much respect to the Tate brothers, man. Shout out to them, and I'm not afraid to say it. You know, I know a lot of people like, oh no, you know, man, I love God in this world, and they love God in this world. They're good people, you know, from what I've seen. A lot of hearsay out there, you know. Until I see proven things, I don't judge anybody, man. And even if I do see something proven, it's not me to judge you. I'm on my own path. You're in your own path. Like, it is what it is. All right. Wow. So I'm seeing the 4 hour getting pretty overbought with some bearish divergence. So here's the deal. If Bitcoin cannot get back above this key level, that's strong resistance right there. You kind of expecting Bitcoin to probably make a move back to the bottom of this channel. It's just the most likely scenario based on the 4 hour time frame. You coming back down somewhere to here. We do have some beautiful supportive resistance here that could get respected, and here as well. So you're looking for Bitcoin to bounce, possibly have 36,764 and possibly 36,200. These are very, very high likely possibilities. You're away from the 21-day moving average on the 4-hour, and you're starting to pump up a little too much. Let's go to the 1-hour. The 1 hour is also overbought. We got the pump, everyone. Like, we got what we wanted. If you took profits, you did. If not, it is what it is. Also, you want to look at the cumulative volume delta here. If it's a little too high, yeah, 2,000, 3,000, it's pretty high. You know what I mean? We still got a big order up here, though, that tells us, hey, man, at the end of the day, we want to sell at 38,540. We got a lower order here at 37,242 as well. So what do I see happening for Bitcoin? Honestly, I'm making this smaller channel that I saw earlier. And we did break out. So here's the deal. If Bitcoin can stay back above this key level right here, right? And I'll put a line and hit Alt-J if you want. If Bitcoin can stay above 37,733, that's going to be that's going to be the main place that you want to look at. You know, 37,723, right? If you stay, now if you break that, look at the bigger channel that I just drew, and you're likely to fall down to the bottom of the channel. Look at the VRVP. You got a point of control right here. You lose that, you're dropping down to this key area at 36,261. Do not be surprised if you see those levels. Don't be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're all the way back at 36K. This means the end of the bull run. No, doesn't mean anything. It just means proper price action is moving through the channels. Again, I'm not saying it's guaranteed to happen. I would flag out the 1 hour time frame because I have no idea where price action is going to go. If you can stay inside here and stay above this level, expect us to go sideways and then get some more upside. But it's more likely you're falling down. Now that you figure it out, you go to the 1 and you start looking for a bear flag or something of that nature. And you got the rounded top too on the 1 minute with the bearish divergence, right? Tried to look at it like it could play out, but I caution you guys, I didn't like what I saw. Once you have to make the trend line like this, it's a wrap. The trend line likes to be a 45. I don't know why, but that's just how it is on multiple coins and angles. All right. Wow. 37,800, and you can see we're starting to break down from that 38,400 level. Key short with the bearish div there too, as you start to make a bit of a drop. Once you lose the key area that we just talked about on the 1 hour, you know where we're likely going to go. So here we are. Once you lose this, you're going to touch the 21. And again, we still may be making a flag, but it's more, it's starting to get a little iffy. And there's volatility today. They're going to use your emotions. People are like, oh, they just ran to the computer. What's happening? They're with their family. You're going to, there's going to be a lot of emotions today. Remember that. God bless you, Sammy. My good Lord, comfort your soul, man. Thank you so much, man. I love you, man. Can we look at super rare? All right, let's take a look at the super chats. We have DAG, DOMI, File, and super rare. Thank you so much for the 657 and 57 cent in chat revenue. Let's take a look and move into our, and this is, if Bitcoin starts to make a dump, there's some bearish divvy here on PYTH. All right, that may have to come back down. It's been on a huge tear to the upside as well. So you look at PYTH, I mean, you're in a rising wedge. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. That's likely going to come right back down to this key area of support and resistance. You can even draw a fib if you want from this impulse. And it does say we can come back down to the golden pocket, possibly make a double bottom. Some key areas that I'll be watching for PYTH, but 1 hour says, hey, you're not bent yet, but let's take a look at any bigger time frame. You really can. I'd go to the 15-minute, and that would be my go-to. And look, that's a shoulder head and a right shoulder. Even though the Stokes are low, you try to defy that, but that's highly likely coming down to the 200 SMA. Remember, whenever you get the curve and price action loses, you drop down to the 200 SMA. That level we're looking at is about 47.30, all right? The strength you project is an inspiration to us all, Sam. My deepest condolences to you. Stay strong. I know your parents are proud of you, man, and you are to yourself and others, man. God bless you, man. Coker, add BHC, my super chat, please. All right, we'll add BHC. But it's likely going to follow BTC. Let's take a look at BTC here, Bitcoin Cash on Binance or even here on MEXC. And remember, I was in this coin for a long time. Eventually got out of it. It wasn't going to pan out. It took way too long, right? But wow, it's still inside the bigger channel that I talked about, and it's been in it for a long, long time. Funny, my New York accent comes out every once in a while. I can talk about there when I'm dry mouth over here. My old New York. I lived in New York for 20 years of my life. I consider it an honor to get retweeted by Tristan Tate, even if it wasn't the best. He told me to delete something, but it is what it is. I mean, this is a cup and handle for Bitcoin Cash, right? Remember this coin? Bcash. No, it's not Bcash. And he wilded out. He was like, no. Like, yes, it is. It is Bcash all the way to the upside. But look, that's a cup and handle to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin Cash. As it gets tighter in the zone, right, stops below the 200 SMA, and this is still a valid trade. It really hasn't, no one sold it off yet, and I could see it still pumping to the upside. So the daily looks good, right? And honestly, yeah, this looks good to me. I can't, as long as you stay above the 200 SMA and you stay inside this pattern, I like it. I like it a lot. And now you have to risk less because we got further down to the bottom of the channel. 13% for 94%. I mean, that's a 1 to 9 risk reward ratio. You can't beat that. Even if you came all the way further down to here, you risk 18 for 94%. That's something that I'm looking at. So I like this. Hasn't moved though. It's been very flat, right? And remember, watch your Bitcoin dominance as well. Yeah, amen. Inefficiencies closed. The strength, yep, thank you. I guess he didn't retweet me, he commented. But whatever, man. That's insane, right? Nice time to add to my bag soon. Let's see here. I'm on the same side as them, man. We guys are on the same side. Fighting the good fight. I do like Bitcoin Cash, though. 100K on the way, man. Thanks, Coker. Shout out to Lakochi Coker in the house. God bless you, brother. Thank you for being here. Can we look at super rare? Thank you, Lifer. Yeah, we're going to take a look at DAG, DOMI, File, and super rare. Let's take a look at DAG, USDT. And this is Constellation DAO, if I remember correctly, back in the day. Yeah, Constellation. Used to trade this. It used to pump with AGIX for whatever reason. DSLA, AGIX, and DAG, they all used to pump together for whatever reason. I'm going to have to go to a different chart. Looks like it got on MEXC, but pretty late, Let's take a look at it on KuCoin. It has way more, it has a bigger order here. So look, I teach you about this. Look, shoulder, head, shoulder, kind of the Adam and Eve that didn't fully play out, and it's starting to get that rounded bottom. Hasn't popped yet, but it did get where? Above the 200 SMA. And look, now I want to see if there's some bullish divvy. Right here, I do see some bullish divergence. Price action moving up. No, not perfect. Technically, you got some bullish divvy here, though. That is swing low to swing low. I'll open it up for you. And then you swung up here. So there is a bullish divvy here that did play out. That was a liquidation event. All right. And Bitcoin at 37,770 now. It is getting the pullback as we talked about. That would have been a great short at 38.4. I'll tell you that. All right. If I had my head on completely straight, I'm not going to say I'm like 100% spot on right now. I'm doing the best I can to maintain. So you can judge me, but, I won't judge you if you don't judge me, right? So Constellation DAG, I like that the 50 is coming for the 200 SMA. All right. I like that we use this as support or resistance right here. Previous resistance becomes support. I like this key area too, kind of holding us down right below it, which gives us a little bit of double support, but we did hit a resistance here. You can see it, and we wicked right to this area at about 0.44377. Can we get back above the zone? I would watch this consolidate. If it consolidates for the next, I don't know, day or two, maybe even a little less, something like this, and it could be making a flag. But you're looking for the move further to the upside here. If it consolidates, comes in this tiny channel, I'd be looking for a bigger move on DAG. Now, it hasn't really popped yet compared to everything else, and you still got this kind of slanted double bottom, and then you have a beautiful double bottom here with a slightly higher low as well. All right. We take a look here, and this gets all the way up to about what? 0.59765. Key area that we're looking at too as well. All right. So that would be my target because the 50 is coming for the 200. It's very likely you're going to get there. Safest play is to wait for it to break above this key level and hit like a retest and ride through this range. You might have a little bit of an issue there at 54702, but that's about it. This looks interesting to me. You finally got above the 200 SMA on the daily. We could see some bacon on the beach here. I put a right click, put the alert, and wait for the alert to hit. That's something that I'm going to look at and channel. All right. Let's take a look at DOMI Online, which is a coin we used to look at way back in the day, if you remember, like a year or two ago when we were into our gaming coins hot. DOMI. I call it DOMI Online, but it's DOMI, right? DOMI on Gate.io, though. It's only on Gate.io. I don't think it's on any other channel. Let me take a look. Usually if I put down the tether pair, sometimes I get another place. Now, I've only really seen it on Gate.io, which I don't trade Gate.io. This is a hot little coin, though. And look, I talked about it coming down here to the golden pocket and saying it was going to break to the upside to 113% gains. It did that and some. Looks like it made like 200 and some odd percent. 300% gains from when we first put it out. Unbelievable. And is it going to continue to the upside? The daily looks overbought now. So let's reassess the situation here. But the last time I talked about it, I saw that inverted head and shoulder and the breaker to the upside. So first thing I want to do is look at a trend line. That kind of looks pretty good. That looks interesting to me. So can it hug the trend? Can it hug the trend? And it wicked down to the golden pocket on that Fibonacci level. So you wicked into the golden pocket. Key, right? Look at your 22. If your 22 is curving and looking nice, yeah, that's a flag right there. I see this breaking out today, likely. And that's a breakout on the 22-hour time frame. I would be surprised if this thing doesn't pump. Gaming's hot right now. You got a curve in the RSI, curve in the stochastics, curve in the RSI. This looks interesting to me. And the MACD. So I'd be looking for a move to the upside for DOMI Online. My target would be 12, 5, 22. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Another guy saying it should be taken as financial advice. All right? Do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. All right? God bless you, but I'll never change. So much respect for you and your brother, though. Hey, it is what it is. I'm never afraid to show my emotions. See, that's the key of my life, man. That's the key to my life. Wow, crypto market's at $1.5 trillion. We'll look at total as well before we jump on out of here for the day. Now I got to look at one more super chat. What are we looking at here? Is Filecoin. Filecoin, right? File, FUSD. And Bitcoin now at 37,699, getting a bit of a pullback here. All right. Filecoin here on MEXC. You know, if I sit and think about it, I'll break down in tears, but as long as I stay strong, I'm okay. I'm okay. And you guys can send this clip to Tristan and tell him this is how you stay strong, all right? You can break down the second it happens, but then it's time to be strong. You know, I have a twin sister and an older sister. We're all going through it together, man. And, you know, this family has suffered a lot this year, man, for not having any loss to having it all disappear. Hey, Sam, love you lots. We'd all like to give you my condolences and support. I greatly appreciate your time, and God bless you and your family. Much love, man. Shout out to Kyle Vero, man. I love you guys. And I probably won't do the screen share today, and I probably won't be teaching class. I'm going to need that time, right? But look, very simple thing to do is to find an Adam and Eve double bottom and then play it to the upside. You're going to find your neckline right here, right? You could go as high as there technically, but yeah. I take the smaller conservative neckline for now, not to push it. But this tells me that we can get gains of about 200 some odd percent from where we're at. And whenever I get into these, I put, well, I'm willing to lose and just wait for it to happen. It happens many, many times. More likely to happen than not. Falling wedge. This is kind of a cup with a handle there too, with an elongated handle, but it's an Adam and Eve double bottom. My measured move on Filecoin would take you to 10.13. And then there's rare, right? Super rare, which I talked about again as well. Let's take a look at rare here on MEXC. Look, that's got the slanted Adam and Eve, and it pumped up to the 200 SMA. Once it flips that 200 SMA, rare is likely going to pump to the upside. It's going to take its time. These things take time. They take patience. But I can see us definitely getting up to about 9,737. I don't own any rare. They never paid me to say this. These are just my own thoughts, all right? My own thoughts. It's a battle right now. 40K incoming. Let's take a look here at BOOKMAP. And price action is going to flatten. Now look at the 77s. Everywhere I go lately, it's my dad. I swear it's my dad. 377, 77. He's like telling me it's okay. He's like, I got your mom, man. I swear, man, he communicates through numbers all the time to me. He loved the 77. It's an old Irish thing, you know. So 37, 740 kind of going flat there for Bitcoin. What's going on? There we go. I mean, it's telling us we're going down to 37,200 now. You lost the area closer, so it's very likely you're going to drop to the downside. Remember, I told you the 4 hour is likely to come back down to the bottom of that channel, and I gave you key levels to watch. It's just likely what you're going to see now based on that 4 hour move to the upside. Fly high, Mr. Jimmy. Thank you so much, man. Irene and Jimmy for life, man. Power hour for the stock market. Let me see some fireworks. I mean, I thought, did they really like to pump at 12 o'clock? I never really seen that, but. So super rare, take a time, but once it gets above this level, look for a retest of 0.65, and that thing's likely going all the way up to 0.5958. All right, everyone, I'm going to jump on out of here for the day. I really appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Remember, Black Friday sale is the place to be. If you want to jump onto my trading group, hit the links in the comment section. I pinned them right here. They're going to take you to this amazing site where you can jump on in at the best prices absolutely possible. Shout out to Tino, we love you, man. Thank you for everything from Traders Reality. Shout out to Russ Toem. Shout out to Damian M. And shout out to everybody here on the live. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to Hypnotize for the super chat. Shout out to Pit Stop Motor Racing. God bless you, Sammy. Good Lord, may cover your soul. Amen. Shout out to Mr. Sink. Shout out to Damian M. Shout out to Kyle Vero. Shout out to Fast Easy Cash 8835. Shout out to Hypnotize. Shout out to Pit Stop Moto, D Shuffle, Ross Torum, Duke, Rave, Dump South, my man. Shout out to Ivan 10 Broke. Love, light, embracement, positivity, tears, smiles, memories, life. Thank you for your dignity. Your mom is so proud. Amen. Shout out to Earl Harris. Love and peace to you and your family. Shout out to Crypto Plumber. Shout out to RC Moore. Shout out to Eving Book, PYTH, up 25%. That's all love and support from all of us, lifer. Nothing but respect, admiration, and support. Shout out to CW, Lazarus Alberto, OMAC with the double up. And wow, this has been an amazing day to be alive. Shout out to Board Type Crow, Sneaky Pete Vaporizers, bless you, man. My deepest condolences, Oral Lee, God bless you. And my deepest condolences, love you, Sam, for here for you, hard times, and with you. Crypto Bellico, we love you. Decentralized Generation, we love you. Jose Ajelowick, we love you. Jose Fernandez Segovia, we love you. Board Type Crow. Jose going and making himself a member. Lego, my sats at 369. Can we check out Dag on Mexi? You're in my prayers. Purple Power, man. I love you, brother. Shout out to the Purple Crew. Said a prayer and in real life for you and your family. I'm so sorry, Sam. And Board Type Crow. Everyone, I love you. I appreciate you. Jump on into the trading group today. Change your life like we have continuously done. And I'll be back tomorrow with another beautiful live stream. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. Wow, and then Zuby, shout out to Zuby, who sent me a DM message on Twitter, man. God bless you, Zuby. That's the nicest thing you could ever done. He interviewed Elon Musk, man. The guy's a big deal. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear about your mom. My condolences. Stay strong. Thank you. Yo, some of the toughest things in life, man, can tear you up. You'll never be the same, all right? All right, everyone, I love you. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next live stream. If you want to see me all the time, look at the things I'm looking at. Come check it out. Remember, Mexi is the place to be. I do see a pullback on this 4 hour time frame. All right, 1 hour's coming down pretty strong though, and it could stay. But I see a pullback coming for the 4 hour, likely to this 21. If you lose this point of control, you're dropping right down to this area at 36,457. Just be ready for it in case you see it, because it definitely could happen. All right. What would stop it is we come down and we don't lose this point of control and we don't lose this support zone. If we flag out and the stochastics reset on the 1 hour time frame because they're a bit high now and we flag out, then there's a chance we continue to the upside and we don't go back down there. So the 1 hour time frame, the 15 minute, those smaller time frames are going to give us the confirmation in order to make the move. I don't make a move until I get confirmation from a smaller time frame, and we could either negate a bigger time frame or it's time to enter the short even further to the downside. Shorts are in the money though, who got in at 38,492. You got to respect that as well. Shout out to the Black Friday sale and everybody here. Remember, Lifer Friday quarterly, Lifer Friday annual plan. Use these codes to jump on in today and change your life. And then there's just a bunch of information in case you're on the Discord, but you want to leave the Discord through Me6 and join here on CryptoLifer.com. All right. Yeah. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I'm going to bring the music down for a second. And I'm just going to talk about my mom. You know, my mom was one of the most sweetest people you've ever met in your life. She loved me unconditionally. She constantly showered me with affection and love. She hugged me every time she saw me. She told me she thought I was amazing every time she saw me. She was super excited for the channel, super excited for my success. I never got to put her in the caddy. I wanted to, but I never did. And I promised myself I wouldn't break down today on my show. So I love you all. I appreciate you all. And remember, be strong. That's all you can do. And believe in God. God will take you, on a path that you never would have believed. But when you're done, you're going to be a different being, a different soul. And I believe that's why we truly come here, to better ourselves. So everyone, from my heart to yours, from my family to yours, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Mine was definitely a eye-opening Thanksgiving. I never even had Thanksgiving dinner. I rushed right to the hospital in the ambulance, and my life has been a whirlwind ever since. But I can still stay focused. I can still help you. I can still guide you. And may God bless everybody here. And gratitude is the attitude. Thank you so much for coming on the live. Thank you for giving. You didn't have to do that. And shout out to my Lifer team.